you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you, and they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there, there's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands, take a chance, roll the dice.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you answer the call, digging deep in your soul, as the legend unfolds? Now it's your turn to roll.
Correction, it's your turn to fall.
That's not cool.
Just listening to it to get me pumped up. Though I don't really need it to get pumped for today. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Good, 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 good. Oh, it is time. It's 31. Where is everybody?
On the hour delay?
Yeah. Okay, so still up opening everyone's character sheets.
Thank you for adding my level 3 spells.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so what is missing? Oh, I have too many windows open. Let's close this. Aha! Okay. I can close this as well.
There.
Hi, Sam.
How's it going?
Uh, good, good. I'm good. Just getting ready. People are already late, so we're missing. Well, Nisa is not going to come because she's too busy with work, studying, and Aziz is on roll 20, so he's probably about to join audio soon. And Dylan just joined, so all good.
Sorry, I'm late.
No worries.
Daylight savings got a little bit away from me.
Oh, you didn't switch?
No, I'm not used to the sun still being out at like 8 p.m.
Oh, okay. Okay. I usually don't even notice daylight saving change until I'm in front of my microwave or something. So. All right. Some music. This. So we're still missing Ozzy. is on Roll20 and he is online on Discord. I'm not sure.
Hello.
All right.
Everybody here?
Hi, Nara. Yes, we are. All right. So, last we left off. So you knocked on the windmill's door, and to your maybe not so surprise, found that it was Morganta, Granny, the old pie street vendor that lives in the windmill. She invites you in, but you refuse to enter. Amnon, however, is unable to resist the smell of the pies and steps inside of the windmill. Um, he is uh, he is the one mostly talking to Morganta, as the others remain outside, apparently fearful for some reason. And he asks for a pie in exchange for she suggests in exchange for a favor, and then you kind of incite Morganta to go outside of the windmill to show you the megaliths that are outside. She accepts, no worries, and as she goes and shows you what's there and the drawings and the carvings, Tehanu and Yaela take the opportunity to just search the windmill's first floor, and make sure not to leave any traces that they were there. They find some chicken, small bones, 3 labeled vials, a foul barrel, or rather a barrel with a foul odor coming from it, and a crate of croaking toads. As they hear the others approaching back towards the windmill, they go up to hide in the second floor. On the way back, Azzy's intuition makes him use his divine sense, and he finds out that Morganta is actually an evil fiend. So he blocks her path, tries to push her away from the windmill. She seems to completely ignore him and dismiss him out of hand. And then he suddenly attacks her, and a battle ensues. The nice little old lady ends up being a powerful and quite resilient spellcaster, and she calls down for her daughters to join the fight as well. The battle is rather easy for you guys, as you all swarmed around her, flanking her from every direction, and Tehanu and Yaila's position on the second floor prevented her daughters from joining the fight too early, giving you an additional advantage, and you're able to finish her off rather easily. As the battle unfolds, Iron goes to block the way of the sisters by standing at the door's threshold, but one of them uses eye bite on her, scaring her out of her mind and forcing her to flee, opening the way out of the door for them. And as Morganta receives the gigantic spiritual hammer on her head and gets hit by a few magic missiles from Liam, she starts to look really hurt, and she growls at you and then attempts to flee. As she opens a rip in the fabric of reality, you see shimmering in the air, and her body starts to shift out of the material plane and entering the ethereal plane. But just as she's trying to flee, Amnon is able to grab her and delivering a shock of electricity through her, electrocutes her as she falls to the ground, unable to finish her spell that would have allowed her to escape the material plane, and the ripple in the fabric of reality dissipates as she dies on the floor. Slowly, her face starts to melt and change into this horrible fiendish creature. And that's where we left off. So a quick reminder to everyone: we are in combat still. It was last time. It was Morgantha's turn. Well, the Night Hag's turn. Iron, you're 50 feet away from the door. I marked that on the map, so it's visible.
Oh, I thought that said soft.
What? Ah, no, 50 feet.
I also saw soft.
Sorry, it's just 50 feet. It's just so I wouldn't forget. Something else I have for you is this link that you can open, which I will be using as a way to keep track of initiative in the future. I'll use both actually. The one in Roll20 as well as this one. This one is a little better, and it will let us see things like Cloud is currently concentrating on her hunter's mark. Morgantha has a hunter's mark on her, given by Cloud, and she's unconscious. You can see who is healthy, who is not healthy, when they start getting bloody and stuff like that without me having to tell you. So you get a visual.
So we need
view.
to open this now
Yeah,
and
just
tap back and forth between.
if you want. If you don't want to use it, then that's your choice as well. But if you want, that's going to be useful for you all to follow with the combat tracker. The one that is currently on Roll20 is okay, but I mostly hate the way to put icons that, like, we don't really know what that icon is. I put a blue dot on Cloud to say she's concentrating, but I'm sure we'll all forget what that blue dot actually meant, things like that. So this one is better, and it's nicer. So that's what I will be using personally. If you want to use it as well, you're welcome to. And yeah, another reminder, one round is 6 seconds, during which everyone's turns happens at the same time. Okay? And now it's the Night Hag's turn. I will just change the music a little bit. I'll keep this, but I will add this one. Alright. So, one of the sisters says to the other, "Take care of this one." And this one comes right here and tries to cast a spell on Tehanu, which is going to be a polymorph spell. So, Tehanu, please make a wisdom saving throw.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh yeah. So let me just check. Wisdom saving throw, can I see it?
I just clicked on it and didn't do anything weird.
I am not seeing anything, yeah. Okay. So you definitely do save with 18. So she tries to grab you, and you feel this energy coursing through you, but you're able to just push her off and shake off the effect of whatever she was going to do to you, and nothing happens. You're not quite
Like,
sure what happened to you.
This on me, and I bitch slap her.
All right. This other one is going to come right here and start chanting. And this is something that I wanted to do last week and I forgot, so I'll do it now. Come on. All right. Okay, there it is. So she starts chanting a spell, and a lightning bolt emerges from her hands and shoots straight in this direction for 5 feet wide blast comes out of her hands, and it's huge and it just blasts through all of people that are on this line right here for about 100 feet. And she is casting it as a 5th spell.
Can you do that without the coven?
The DM is ruling that the coven doesn't break until the end of the round because everything's happening at the same time.
Okay.
So then the 6. Alright, everyone on this line, so that's Luda, Alzi, Yaila, and Liam, you do a dexterity save intro. Alright. Nara, I think you did... Yeah, okay, that was the wolf. Perfect. Okay. And... who's missing? Yaila. Tehanu, you're the one that will be controlling Yaila's character for today. I need to give you access to it, sorry. I should have done that before. Okay, Jeff, you should see Yaila's character sheet available in the journal. So please open it and do a dexterity save intro for her as well. In the meantime, the wolf with his super fast reflexes is able to leap out of the way, but is still getting hit by the blast of electric energy that flies towards him. And I need to do something. Oh, fuck.
So there's no way you can save to dodge.
You're gonna get hit with half damage.
Yeah,
for a
it's
long
half
spell.
damage because you succeeded. Ozzy did not succeed. Sam and the wolf and Luda succeeded. We'll see what happens with Yaila. Hey, I did the special effect. Alright, and it's 38 damage to those who did not succeed. That means Ozzy, and it's half, which means...
Did you say 38 damage?
Yes. I rolled them just above the dexterity saves. And so 19 damage to Luda, Liam, and we'll see Yaila. Jeff, are you doing that?
So that kills my wolf, even though he got a save?
You want me
Yes.
to do the dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity save intro for Yaila, please.
Does that kill Azzy too? It's gotta.
Yep, I'm dead.
Yeah, Azzy drops down.
Jesus.
Unconscious. Not dead.
Yeah, unconscious. And Yaila, that was from Yaila's character sheet, Tehanu, right?
I don't have access to that, do I? Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
my-
I gave it to you. You were not following, man. I gave you access to
Oh,
it.
because I'm meeting at the same time, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, please do it from Yaila's character sheet. Okay.
Well,
So
it's
she
just
saved
himself.
as well, so that's 19, which also actually kills her. Well, unconscious. So, and Liam, you were the 7 you have right now. That's after.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And with that. She is going to go back inside. Irina will take a opportunity attack on her. Attacks with the rapier, which does not hit. And this one is going to get in as well. Tehanu, you do have the ability to take an opportunity attack on her.
Which I'm gonna do, and I suppose it counts as sneak attack as well.
No, because there are no allies at the same time near.
Okay, where was she
Uh,
moving?
yeah, she was from here. I will give you sneak attack because she was supposed to move earlier before the wolf dropped. So I'll
Okay, give me
assume
a
she
second.
was still. I'll also give that was my bad. So I'll also give. Oh, okay, that's three people actually. I'll also give Ozzy and Luda opportunity attacks if they want on her. Because I'm assuming that she
If
did the
they're
move
unconscious,
before.
how can-
No, I'm assuming that she did the move before they dropped unconscious. Because I wanted to move her before.
Wait, I'm confused. So she was here to do to do her blast.
No,
So
there were two of them. This one was here to do her blast.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and then moved. Yeah.
And then
You're talking about
moved.
this one.
But I'm talking about
When
the other
she
one.
moved.
Which she
Okay,
moved.
Luda.
Luda,
Okay,
Ozzy, and
saying she
Tehanu.
moved before the other one did her lightning.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So just one normal attack?
Yes.
Opportunity attack?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, critical hit from Ozzy, and Luda does a pretty good hit as well. And okay, that's a lot of damage from your reactions. Okay, let's see.
Can he smite on opportunity attacks? I forget.
Let me see what it says. Divine Smite, where is it? When you hit a creature with melee weapon attack. Opportunity attack doesn't say. You can expand on. It says with a melee weapon attack. The attack is a reaction. I don't know. I don't really know. It's a
Unless
good
it
question.
specifies on his turn, then I
Yeah,
would
it
see.
doesn't. Opportunity attack is an attack, so yeah. I would say yes. Okay.
So I do.
If you want to smite, the smite dice get doubled.
Yeah, I do. So I'm rolling what 3d8 or 4d8.
Let's see. It's 2d8, and if it's undead or a fiend, it's an additional d8, so that's 3d8. Yeah.
That's doubled.
Oh, cause he got a
Another crit.
crit. Yeah. So that's 6d8. So do another 3d8 actually. All right. Let's start moving the HP. So 12 from Tehanu, and then 19.
And then your weapon damage.
From him, and then 10 from Luda. Oh my god, this is bad. Then 14 and
That's a better perspective.
19. Wow! That's that opportunity attack just did like
That's not
80,
even all
80
of it.
damage.
Oh, yeah, okay, it is.
Oh yeah. It's a lot.
19. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, she probably should not have moved. All right. And as they both enter, they will both use their bonus action and knock 3 times on the foul-smelling barrel. Actually, you can't see any of that, but something happens. All right.
So, wait, how much damage did she just take?
Like 80.
Is she still alive?
Yeah. Whoops.
Can I ask, did they shut the door? They didn't shut the door, right? Because
No, they didn't.
Action. Okay, great. Just checking.
All right. Okay. All right. And after that, it's going to be Irina's turn. Irina doesn't know what she should do. She will get to the entrance and try
Is she
to
gonna
hit
block
this
my line of
guy.
sight?
I
I think I need a line of sight for Hunter's Mark, which is why I'm asking.
don't
Line
care.
of sight is different than visual.
Yeah, she wouldn't really block your line of sight as long as you can see through the door.
Okay, cool.
Okay. She will try and hit the dredge. This foul thing that she just sees. Alright, and so Irina is going to hit with her rapier, which hits, and it does some damage to this thing. Okay, and she's going to just shift away to keep the door visible. And now it's Cloud's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to. I have to move to get like sort of a line of sight here. So 5,
Yeah.
10. Would this work right here? Looks like I'd be able to see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I need
you
to-
you would
I
see
wanna be
this
able
one.
to-
You would see this one.
Okay. I want to be able to hit the one that's this one right here. So I'm thinking like maybe I need to move right here.
Yeah, like
Is that too right? Okay.
if I remove, yeah, that would give
Okay.
you the line of sight.
So I want to first cast my bonus action on this person right here.
Move the hunter's mark.
Move the hunter's mark, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Sorry, I want to move it as my bonus action.
yes. Okay, and I will do this, and I am going to.
You just want me to roll 1d6 for that?
No, it's only after you hit it that it does any kind of damage.
Okay, so you want me to attack first. Okay, so I'm going to use my heavy crossbow to attack.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that as Luda. My bad. I forgot to switch my name back.
Okay.
Okay, ooh, that wasn't awesome.
Your tracker isn't working, by the way.
What? The other website?
Mm-hmm.
I am updating it as we speak. So it does not hit. It goes wide. It's
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, so then I don't get my Hunter's Mark damage, right? Because it has to hit?
Yes, it has to hit.
Okay. And then I would like to do a little bit more movement and move back to right, back up this way, okay? I kind of just want to move back, sort of out of line of sight.
Okay. Yaila's turn. That save intro, please. That means Tehanu. This means Jeff do the death save intro on Yaila's character sheet, please.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the death one. I just click death saves.
Yeah. That's a fail. That is a fail.
Is that like a natural 0 that actually exists?
No, it was a 7. The 0 is there is no modifier, so I don't really know why they put 0 there, but it's a 7.
There's a modifier.
There is on death saves?
Very situationally, there can be.
Okay. I haven't heard of those. Maybe magical items?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly through that.
Okay. Alright. Now Luda, I don't think let me check Luda's character sheet. But I don't think that there is a death save icon.
I was kind of looking at that as well. and I
Yeah,
wasn't
there
sure.
isn't. So just roll a d20.
Okay.
Yeah. That's also failure.
Okay, so I'll put 1 up here.
Yeah. And now it's Tehanu's turn.
I'm wondering, like, if I'm trying to attack the witch that got a lot of opportunity damage previously. She's the one in back, completely in the back, right?
Yeah.
Do I get any sort of sneak attack from being near Irina's, or
She is not near Irina, so you wouldn't get the sneak attack.
can I actually go in there, stab that witch, and then get back out? Would that be allowed?
She is currently behind two other enemies, so you wouldn't be able to traverse them. They would block your path, so you wouldn't be able to get to her. You could hit the other one that is this one here, but note that you would still not get sneak attack bonus because you're not.
So the only one where that could work is this creature here.
Yes, or if you get advantage.
Right. All right, this is kind of difficult then. I think I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do this big roar. I'm gonna charge here. Actually, I'm just gonna cast the fairy fire onto these people since they are all grouped together, and they'll be.
It's one target at a time, no?
It's an AoE.
It's an AoE? Okay.
Yeah. At least it's gonna help whatever is left in our group to.
Oh, and a 20-foot cube. Okay.
They're all in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much sure it's gonna work. So. Actually, I don't even need to move to do that.
So they need to do a dexterity saving throw, each of them, to see if they're able to avoid it. Let me do that. Okay, and where's the other? What's the spell save DC?
Actually, I have no idea.
Okay. It should say, let's see. Draw magic. It says charisma is your spellcasting ability for these spells.
Also, I need to do a charisma. check.
No. It means the spell save would be 8 plus your proficiency plus your charisma, so that gives you 13 would be your DC on that, and only one of them succeeded. So we will have some Fury Fire on a few of these.
Well, that worked better than expected.
Yeah. Alright, let me do. Go ahead, what do you want to do after that? Well,
I don't think I can still attack them, so I'm just gonna. There. Unless I'm missing something in the way the turns work, because it's still kind of confusing to me.
No, like you had your bonus, right?
Yeah.
The Fairy Fire. Oh, the Fairy Fire is one action. It's not a bonus. Okay, so yeah, you still have your bonus and movements if you want to do something with it.
I think I'm gonna go on the safe side and do my wind thingy, and you know what I mean, and just stay out of trouble for now. And whenever they try to come out or something, I can slice them if they need to.
Okay. Okay. All right. Next is Iron.
So who's all unconscious?
You have Yaila, Azi, Luda, and Morganta.
So I actually want to do Preserve Life and split up 40 or 20 hit points between Yayla, Ozzy, and who's the other one? You just told me? Not Luda, but that's
Morgantha's
Morgantha.
the,
I don't want it.
Yeah, that's why I laughed.
Reser.
Wait, preserve life? Oh, that's your channel
Yes.
divinity.
Yes, it
Oh.
is.
In action, you present your holy symbol and invoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level. Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you. You have to
need to get closer.
Yeah, you
So I
are
can move
currently
my-
at 50 feet.
I can move to get closer and then cast it.
You would be... Yeah, so if you move... You would move... You are 50 feet away, so what's your speed? That's 30, right?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
move 30, and
So
then I
you would be 20 feet away from this door, right here. 20 feet away from this, so that's... let's see, we'll measure to see the... let's see.
And I don't know that I was
20
actually 50
feet?
feet away because I was scared and I had to get back up within range.
You
So
you
to
were
make use of-
scared. You had to go 60 feet away from her.
Oh yeah, and then I came back.
Yeah, so you got to 60 feet away from her, which was 55 feet from the door, and then you got back
Yeah, 5 feet of movement.
5 feet back, and so that put you 50 feet away from the door. So we would say that you are about here, right? Let's see. After moving your 30 feet, you get to 20 feet here, and then so your 30 feet would get Yaila, Ozzy, and Luda.
Well, I'm
So
just
they
gonna
are right on the limit of the range. Yeah.
So I would like to split it between Yayla and Ozzy. But I can only do up to half their health, right? So I haven't done the math.
It's 5 points, or how much is it?
Because in the
Number of hit
leftover, I
points,
Divide them up
5 times your
evenly.
cleric level, so you have 20 hit points to divide between the 3 of them if you want.
And they can't go above half their health.
Yeah.
With that.
So Luda can't get above 9, Ozzy can't get above, let me just do this. So Ozzy can't get above like 17.
So I would like to do 10 to Ozzy, 6 to Yayla, and then 2 to Luda. So Luda will still be alive then.
You have 20 total.
Oh, so 4 to Luda.
Okay. So 4 to Luda, 10 to Ozzy, and 6 to Yayla. Go ahead. Cool. So you used your channel divinity. You did your movements. You still have your bonus, yes.
I would like to take my spiritual weapon and hit. I'm having a hard time telling which one has taken the 80 damage. Is that one with at the top?
Yes.
I would like to hit her with my spiritual weapon. It has a
So-
range of 30 feet.
It has a reach of... No. I think you can only move it 20 feet. Let me check. Yeah, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
But its range is 60 feet.
Yeah, it's range to
Free to
cast
place
it.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
okay, so
place
I
it
can
within
attack
60
where
feet,
it's
but
at.
then you can move it 20 feet only.
Okay. But so
Um,
is it within range to hit now?
You can move it. Yeah. No, you need to move it to an unoccupied space, I think.
Does that?
You would need to be within 5 feet of the enemy. So let's see. You would need 15 feet to get here, and then... Yeah. So you get here 15 feet, and then 20 feet you could place it, like, right here. Basically. That's your 20 feet. And that gives you one of the 3 monsters at the bottom here that you can hit.
We've attacked the one on the left, right?
No. The one on the right was attacked by Irina and the witch at the top.
I'll attack the same one Irina attacked.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 1d8 plus. I think if you just click on the spiritual weapon, it would do it. It misses.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, that's the end of your turn. All right, and now it's these monsters' turn.
Take the aces off.
What?
They're not unconscious.
Yeah. Well, they can. Whoops! Sorry, I just deleted the cloud. I wanted to delete the 50 feet thing. All right. So they are both going to attack Irina with 2 attacks. One bite and 1 claws.
Are they in their hag form?
No, the dretch actually, not the.
Okay.
Her little minion dudes.
Yeah. That's one of them going to attack Irina, and Irina is going to. Let me just see where is. Okay. She is going to parry the bite of one of them by using her sword, and she's able to avoid the bite, but she gets hit with the claws from that other one and takes substantial damage. She does not feel so good, and the second one is going to start puffing and huffing and then exhale a long exhale of green, disgusting gas that just extends out of its body. It completely fills the area. And let me see. It's a 10-foot radius. So I am going to just set 10-foot radius. So basically, everything that is inside of the windmill is engulfed in this gas. Okay, so okay, and that will be its action. Liam, your turn.
Okay. Yla and Ozzy are both conscious again, yes?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, I'll just take those things off, and Yayla is now at 6, Ozzy at 10, Luda at 4. Yeah.
So what exactly does this gas do?
You don't know. It just looks like a disgusting green gas. And you actually haven't seen it yet. Well, Liam hasn't seen it yet because he's not in front of the door.
True, true. So that's my 30 feet of movement. What do I see when I...
You don't see much. The area inside of the windmill seems to be lightly obscured.
Hmm.
I wonder how I could...
I guess I'll just take the aid action to help Tahanu do whatever he's gonna do next turn.
Okay.
Give him advantage on it.
Okay, cool.
Technically, I already have an advantage on most creatures there because of my spell. So you don't necessarily need to waste something from your turn.
Which one succeeded the,
The one on the right succeeded.
Okay.
And yes, I was just about to say that the fairy fire would outlast them in light. It's inside the area. It's slightly obscured because of the gas, but you're still able to make out their shapes. So I think, Sam, could you confirm. If it's lightly obscured, technically you would have disadvantage on attacks inside, right?
Yes, technically,
But since they have Fury Fire, that cancels it.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, does it matter which comes first in that sort of thing, or do they just cancel each other out?
No,
They
they just cancel each other.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing that does interact with that is like if there's another source of advantage from somewhere else, that does get put on top of it. Like if there's two different sources of advantage and one disadvantage, you still have advantage.
Nope.
As far as
Not according to the rules. The rules actually specifically said you could have like 10 things giving you advantage and one giving you disadvantage. It just nothing. It cancels everything.
Well, I guess I'll chuck a firebolt in then instead of doing what I was gonna do.
Okay. Firebolt is it's AoE.
Nope. It's single target. I'm gonna
So,
try and hit the
doors
one that's
of-
been damaged if I can.
It's range, right?
Yes.
So can you like long ping on who you wanna attack?
I guess it's this one. The one
Okay,
that
so
did damage,
the witch basically.
yeah? Yes.
Right. Okay. So yeah, it does hit, and you do 3 points of fire damage. That was a bad roll. Okay. Let me just here. Actually. Okay. What else?
I only have a bonus action left, and I don't want to cast any more spells. At least for now.
Okay. So Ozzy's turn.
Hey, I was removed from the initiative, by the way.
Really?
You deleted me, remember, on accident?
Ah, damn it. Okay.
I don't remember where I was in this section either.
You-
I think
you had
I'm
14.
right after the hags. Okay.
Yeah, after
I thought
Irina.
I came before Irina, right? No, after. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, just after Irina.
So
I'll,
does,
I'll
does
add
that
you back.
complete the turn for everybody?
Yes.
So no more pack.
What?
There's no more synergy because now everybody's had their turn, right? Between
I
the
don't
witch-
think Azzy's had a turn, has he?
Well, he started the order originally when
Oh,
we first
okay.
got into combat.
Gotcha.
So that is a new turn at this point. Okay. So, Ozzy?
Can I move anywhere in there? Because I can only melee. So if it doesn't. I can't tell if there's any room for me in that building.
There is some room for you in the building, like this spot right here, or you could try to jump over the furnace to get to the other side there.
But to go there,
yeah.
I would get an opportunity attack by 2 of the dredges.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
He can't move here,
Uh,
because Irina's there.
Yeah, that's true.
Right here, could he? Or that
Here,
way?
there's the spiritual weapon. He can't take its spot. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna lay on hands myself
Okay.
for full 20 health points, bringing me to 30, and I'll go over there and I'll just chance it with 2 opportunity attacks.
Okay. So let me see. You enter into the let me see. Okay. You enter into this gas. You push away from it and get to this place. This dredge is going to try and attack you at disadvantage because you do not have Fury Fire. And it's going to try and do it. Let's see, it's going to be a claw attack. The disadvantage saved you. You're able to avoid it because it's not seen exactly. Like it saw your shadow, it thought it was you, so it didn't hit you. And so you get here, and what do you want to do? Who did you say you want to hit?
I used my action to lay on hands myself.
Oh yeah, lay on hands on yourself. Okay, so then you want to use your bonus, or what did you say you wanted to do after you got there?
For my bonus action, I'm going to use my. Where did it go? It's missing. I'm missing one of my. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm gonna abjure enemy on the.
Isn't that an action?
Damage.
Let me check.
It is an action.
Oh, I thought it was part of the.
As an action, you present your holy symbol. Yeah, it's an action.
So if if I do vow of enmity, it's not gonna matter because giving advantage, it's gonna doesn't matter. It gets washed anyways.
Yeah, vow of enmity wouldn't give you much because they're already with fiery fire, and there is the cloud of gas that cancels it.
Then I have nothing. So
all right,
just
cool. Amnon, your turn. What do you want to do?
So, what does the fairy fire do exactly? I've been too afraid to ask.
It outlines them in harmless fire. So basically, they are
Okay.
in an obscured area, which gives you disadvantage if you try to attack them. But with the fairy fire, it cancels that disadvantage.
Okay.
It's like you didn't play a druid before WoD.
I do remember fairy fire. I just.
It also prevents things from going invisible.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
benefiting from it.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I can actually move here, but I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I can. So I'm gonna move to beside where Sammy is, and I can see these people, right? The ones that are outlined, these three, the two
Yes.
sisters and the.
Yes.
Which one of the people was attacked the most?
The one at the top.
And is that the bloodied one?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to attack. Do I have line of sight on that one, or do I need to move? With where I am? I can't really see with where Irina is because she's like blocking the door.
Yeah, you do
And
have
more
line of
library
sight.
tutors?
It's just behind, I would say, half cover.
Is there any way that it wouldn't be half cover, or is that just because of the people?
It's because of the people. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to where I stand right now and use. Where's my character sheet? I lost it. And use my Eldritch Blast on that one.
Okay. Cool. It hits. And through everyone, your Eldritch Blast just swoops in, avoids different heads, and just spirals around everyone and just goes and hits its target right where you want it. And it does 8 points of force damage.
Nice.
Nice indeed. Anything else, or you're good?
No, I think I'm okay right there.
Okay. So now these the witches are going to first use their bonus action. I am giving them bonus action to change back their shape into their original hag form.
Is that a bonus action?
It's not. I am doing that though.
Okay.
And are they? No, they are not. Okay, they are going to get poisoned by the gas. Let's see if they succeed first in a Constitution check on that. Okay, one of them gets poisoned.
Yeah, who's laughing now, witch?
Yeah. And this one, let's see. This one is going to... This one is going to use her planar shift and leave because she got bloodied. And this one is going to disengage and run upstairs.
But
She's yeah. You were going to say something, Aaron?
I was just wondering, is planar shift something that would work if the three of them were together?
It's something that she can do without.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
It's an innate ability. Okay. Before she, okay, what I'm going to do is make her knock another time on that barrel before she leaves. And you have one more dredge that appears here.
So I get when she's going up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
I get an opportunity attack.
Should disengage,
Yeah. She was going to disengage, then I forgot, and I made her knock on the barrel before she left, which means that she couldn't have disengaged. So yeah, he does get opportunity attack. It's the choice between either I get one more dredge here, or he gets opportunity attack. So do your opportunity attack. Oh, you did. It does hit. Do you want to divine smite it or leave it?
Not right now.
Okay. So you do some damage to her as you hit her before she's able to escape up the stairs all the way to the second floor. Alright. And that ends their turn. Irina is going to disengage and get the fuck out. And now it's Cloud's turn.
Okay, so they ran up the stairs, so bye-bye Hunter's Mark. So, I'm just going to go... Oh, I guess I can't really... I want to be able to shoot my crossbow. So from here, it looks like maybe Liam's in the way. Would I still be able to do it if I was, like, here? Like, would I be
yeah,
able to
you
hit
would.
this guy?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you would.
okay. I will go ahead and hit this fairy fire. I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
But I don't have Hunter's Mark, so then does that mean it disappears or it just stays on the other character?
It
Just stays
stays
on
on the other character who is not
Okay.
currently on the material plane, so you cannot move it.
Yeah, I can't. And I just didn't know if that meant it, like,
Yeah.
disappeared. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I think it would, as long as you're concentrating, it would still be there for about an hour,
Okay.
but you can't see where that enemy is.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please hit.
It hits,
Oh, thank God.
and you do 4 points of piercing damage to this.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. I don't have
one,
Hunter's
right?
Mark. Ignore me.
It's okay. So it's this one, right? The one
Yeah,
in the
right
middle?
in the middle here.
All right,
This guy.
perfect. Yep. So you got 4 points of damage. Does that end your turn?
I would like to move back.
Okay.
Actually, move back right here.
All right.
Thank you.
Yayla's
it?
turn. That means Jeff. What do you want to do for her?
So she failed her her previous death save, so she needs to make another one, right?
She's
Or did
conscious.
she-
No, she got healed.
Oh, okay. So I missed that. Sorry. Yeah, you're not gonna go very far with 6 HP. Though I guess I might character and just go and try to hit this thing. Or is
Which
that a
one?
really
Where?
bad idea? Fetch. The one that got a crossbow bolt in the face.
Yep. You can.
I'm gonna guess that every bit helps, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wait. If I does that count as some sort of advantage sneak attack? Well, she has advantage, but help with sneak attack since
It
Ozzy's
would,
here?
yes, it would. It would be sneak attack,
Okay,
and
so
she
we're
would
gonna do
still
that.
have her bonus to disengage if she wants to.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you move her, and what weapon does she usually use?
She's got daggers and a short sword. Gonna use the short sword with sneak attack, and
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
have advantage because fairy fire.
No, but they are lightly obscured because of the gas, so it cancels it out.
Damn it. Okay. Well, okay. Can I disengage her and put her right here? I guess.
Okay. Now Luda's turn.
Okay, so I need to get in melee range. So, unfortunately, I think the only way I could do that would be to be right here, right? But then won't this guy get opportunity attack on me?
No. First here, there's the hammer from Spiritual Weapon
Oh,
that is currently blocking.
Okay.
You can, and even if you were here, you're still within melee of this one.
This
so
guy, right? Okay. If I go here, does Tahanu count as in like buff range or no?
the Spiritual Weapon would count.
Okay.
So
sweet,
Tehanu
alright.
wouldn't matter. But
Okay,
Tehanu
alright.
is behind a wall, so he wouldn't count
He
as
wouldn't count?
being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
object. I think
give
I
me
do
a visual-
count like a spiritual weapon.
No, you don't.
Can-
You're not engaged with him. Right.
Can you tell me which of these two dudes
Mhm.
is more ill-looking?
I would say they look relatively the same, but only one of the two has fairy fire.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the one that has fairy fire right here.
Okay. So you get back tactics, which means what exactly? Where's
Wolf
Luda
has advantage
again?
on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies was within 5 feet.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're in lightly obscured area, so it's cancel.
Oh, you
It
said
cancels.
two advantage things doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna attack this dude. Okay, without fairy fire,
That would be a
Okay. Yep.
disadvantage.
because it doesn't matter, right?
No,
it
but
would-
you have the back tactics, so
But
it
yeah,
cancels
mine
the
would have
disadvantage
advantage.
as well. Yep.
Okay, great. All right, just checking. All right, and then here's a bite. Oh.
It does not hit. Luda tries to bite, and due to the gas, it actually just gets a mouthful of gas and starts choking.
That's
Okay.
a pair of rolls.
That's rough, right?
That's really
bad
bad double one.
Okay. So, can I use a bonus action for my wolf to then disengage?
Does not have a bonus.
Doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
But you can move it out of the way technically.
Yeah, you
Then
can
I would
still
get
move it.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm gonna stay put right here.
Okay. Tahanu, your turn.
So can I get next to the wolf and rapier attack the central dredge?
You can't get next to the wolf. No. Because there is no space where you could get.
So I mean it's completely blocking the doorway.
You can go through the door. You can basically do this, and then do a little acrobatic check to jump over the oven to get here, and then that's your 30 feet, and you would get
Okay.
here.
And then I would have the sneak attack and all that stuff because I'm behind and there's an
Yes.
ally flanking. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And inshallah.
Okay, do an acrobatics check to see if you are able to jump over the oven, because it's technically blocking the way. Okay, you succeed, no problem, and so you get all the way there, and you attack which one again?
The central one, which
Okay.
is the one that has gotten the more hits. I
Okay,
think.
go ahead.
So no need for silver against this thing, I think. So let's try with the monster thing.
Rapier. All right. So you slash your rapier. You think you hit it, but then you realize it was just a condensed area where the gas was more dense, and it just dissipates when your rapier goes through it.
What's with these rolls?
Bad rolls. Iron, your turn.
So
Do I get to disengage? To hide?
Oh, you do have bonus if you want.
Like hide amongst the rubble or the stairs or behind the oven or something?
Roll for stealth check. Considering that you are in a area that is full of gas, you're just able to melt in the shadows, basically, of the gas.
All right.
All right, Iron.
So, my guiding bolt, it says it gives advantage on the next attack it takes. Is that still gonna happen, or is the gas and the stuff gonna cancel it out?
It would cancel it
On
out.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to guiding bolt the middle guy that's taking all the damage.
Okay. All right. So where are you, by the way?
It has a range of 120 feet.
Yeah, but I don't see your.
I'm
you're
off to the
you're here.
right. I think I was
Okay.
closer when I healed, but I don't know why I'm still.
No, you weren't. You were right there when you healed, and that was you healed them at the very edge of your 30 feet radius. So yeah, I would suggest you get maybe closer, like here,
I can do that.
just so
That's
you
cool.
can actually hit through the door.
That works.
Okay, and so your bolt of radiant energy comes rushing forward, passes just above Luda's head and hits the middle one, right?
Right.
That's the one you wanted to hit? Okay. And it hits this guy right in the center of its horribly misshaped form. And by the way, I am going to share what it looks like for everybody.
Ugh.
So right on the chest, and with the hit, it just poofs into this sort of gas that mixes with the gas that is already in the room. Then just this sort of ichor starts dripping on the floor. It got blasted.
Yay. Alright, and then for my bonus action, I'd like to hit the one that's in front of Ozzy with my spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah, cool. Do the hit.
Oops. It's swing and a miss.
Yeah, it's a swing and a miss. Thor's hammer just hits a chicken that was in the background. All right.
Oh well.
Now it's their turn, and this one is going to try and attack Ozzy with a bite and a claw attack. Wow. They were both 19 actually. So you get 5 piercing damage and 5 slashing damage, so 10 damage total. As the dress just jumps at you. Oh wait, disadvantage. Yeah, they get disadvantage. You're not behind fiery fire. So yeah, they both actually miss. So it jumps at you and it's trying to claw at you and biting, but it just bites in the air and it's unable to hit anything. This other dredge is going to try and hit Luda with the same attacks. It does not get disadvantage though. So this one is obviously a miss. So it just bites in the air as Luda is able to avoid it, and then it's a 17, which I think definitely hits Luda, right? Yeah. And Luda gets 3 points of damage. Ooh.
She's. Are
I
you still
only have
alive?
one left.
Yeah, that was a close one. Alright, and that ends their turn. Liam, your turn.
Alright. Have either of the other two taken damage yet?
The one on the right has.
How come my bar is full on my wolf even though he has 1 point? I just manually changed it to 1 again, and it's still not.
Yeah,
It's showing a full bar.
So, I
Oh.
think.
I mean, I know how much health he has, but it's just, difficult for other people to know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit
I
the one-
know, and I know why.
I'm gonna hit the one with Fairy Fire on it, because I can actually, like, hit that one sometime. I guess not.
Oh my god! What's with the ones tonight?
Yeah, bad luck. So yeah, the fireball just misses hitting Tehanu in the background.
I'm gonna just move out of the way here.
Okay, Ozzy, you begin your turn. Do a Constitution saving throw. As you've spent some time in the in the gas, now you're holding your breath, and now you're starting to cough and get all of that in you. And so, okay, nice. Just like Nara said, getting all of the bad luck out. So yeah, you get this lungful of air that has all of this poisonous gas, but you're able to just shrug it off and ignore it for the moment as you
God
do
damn it,
what?
Rambo. Rambo. But he's probably able to turn the poison into like breathable fire poison.
I'm gonna. So there's actually no point in proning this guy because there's. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a swing at the one in front of me. Oh, there
Wow.
it is.
There it is. If you had switched the two, maybe okay. So yeah, you take a swing, and all you do is hit the oven next to you, and a few pies drop to the ground. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Amnon, your turn.
So the only one that I can really see clearly is that one, right?
Yeah.
You could move behind Luda, I guess, right?
Pardon me. Sorry.
If you moved behind Luda, right here, wouldn't you be able to see this guy?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I guess it could.
If you
But
want-
he's not illuminated by the fairy fire, right?
He's not, no.
Correct. So
Okay,
Luda
so
is
yeah.
the best bet at killing it.
Yep. I only have 1 HP though, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I don't think I have anything else that I can really do.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, the one that I can see.
I think he said
Okay.
there's no windows on the bottom to hide.
Yeah. No windows at the bottom. So you throw your hands forward, and the Eldritch Blast comes forth, goes all the way to that outlined shape in the gas cloud, and it seems to have hit.
Nice. I'm not gonna do anything else. I don't think.
Okay.
I'll just stay.
How dense is this gas? Does it raise to the upper floors?
It's a 10-foot radius, so it's all the way to the ceiling, as far as you can see.
But is it a light gas that tends to rise, or it just stays at the floor level?
It just stays there. Okay, so now it's the witch's turn. You're not sure what she's doing because you don't have any visuals on her. Then Irina's turn. She's going to stay put and take the the dodge action. Cloud, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move. Let's see. Right here, and attack this dude with
Yep.
fairy fire with my crossbolt. Okay.
Go ahead. So it hits, definitely hits. And okay. So you point your crossbow towards it, shoot, and it hits it right in the neck. It's looking really badly hurt. You can see it shaking. You see the fairy fire shaking. It's not looking good.
I'm going to stay right here.
Okay. Yaela, what does she want to do?
She's gonna go like jump above the wolf or something, go next to Ozzy and finish it with that with this thing, this dredge.
Where's she going? Over? She jumped over the hammer and over Azzy and over the furnace?
Yeah, like
No, you
basically
can
what
move
you did before.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Or can she actually attack? Oh wait, she could attack with the no, she doesn't have any ranged stuff.
Daggers can be thrown.
Well, we could do that then. I just don't want to get her into poison because she has too few HP. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go by Luda and sneak attack dagger into that dredge.
Okay. She can't be where Luda is. She needs to be somewhere else.
Okay, this is weird. Her character kind of snaps to the tiles.
Yeah, I don't know
Alt,
why
hold
yours.
Alt. When you move, hold Alt, and then you can place wherever.
You can't place her there. You have to place her on a tile.
Oh, I thought it was a bug.
No, I don't know
Should
why
be able
you
to
never
place that,
snap
yeah.
yours to a tile, which is
Because of
oh
the
I know
generator.
why. I know why. It's because you're. It was set as a drawing instead of being a token character. That's why. But yeah, it's everyone snaps to the grid.
Damn, this is boring. Oh well. Anyway, so she daggers that damn thing.
Okay, go ahead. Throw the dagger. Okay, she throws the dagger and it hits, and through the fog of poisonous gas, you see the fairy fire just dissipate and disappear.
Meow.
Okay. And then
Then just gonna hide next to Luda or whatever.
okay.
There's not much more she can do. She can't do a second attack, so I'm gonna hide and see.
Okay. All right. Luda's turn.
Alright. I only have one shot, so.
You can disengage and run away too.
I can disengage and run away.
As your action.
As my action. Right. But I can also attack this. Well, how does this guy look? How does this guy look?
He hasn't been touched, I don't believe.
Not really?
He looks good.
Looks pretty good? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going. Yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
He's having the time
because
of his
I'm
life.
really
He's having
hurt.
fun.
My wolf is very, very hurt, so I am going to disengage and move as my action.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. Do I need to do a saving throw for that or no?
No. You just
Okay.
disengage and move. Just move your token away. Tehanu, your turn. Do a Constitution saving throw, since you're starting your turn in the gas. And that barely passes. You have some knowledge of poisons, and this little quantity of poisonous gas does not seem to affect you. All right. What do you want to do?
I produce more toxic gas than that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
My thoughts are more toxic than this. So I'm just gonna go there and rapier and destroy this thing.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's see.
It definitely hits. You do get the sneak attack bonus, and with that, you just come from behind the dredge. And how do you want to do this?
Technically, I'm on the stairs, so I kind of like, I can jump in the air, flip, and then just impale the thing because it's nice.
All right. So you flip from the top of the stairs, jump, and just impale the thing, and it just seems to melt away into this green, sickly liquid that just plops to the ground, leaving no trace behind. And
Can I sneak upwards to the stairs as like a?
you
bonus?
still have 20 movement.
I'm just gonna sneak so that way I cannot get out of the way of the gas and I can see what's happening on the second floor.
You
right?
can't sneak because it would be an action to roll a sneak, but you can move to the upstairs floor if you want.
I guess we'll see.
Okay. So you move to the upstairs floor. You don't see anything. All right.
Do I still have some movement left, or?
You still have your bonus.
I guess I could hide on that floor, but if I could go to the third floor, too far, and I should wait for the others.
Yeah, but you are
guess I'm
outside
gonna
of
just hide there.
of the gas right now. FYI.
Hide there and see if the witch comes down, and wait for the party to join up.
Okay. And we are going to just end the battle. And I'll stop this.
They ran away. They fled.
I just don't want to get to step by step everyone going through their movements and all that. Just in the end, for there's nobody. But yeah, they fled. The battle is ended. Actually, I should have probably done that. It's okay. All right. So that
So they went
ends
to a
the
different-
encounter.
Did they?
They went to another plane and just disappeared.
Yeah. They went to the
I didn't
Ethereum.
think planes would be invented by this point.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. The DM allows it.
So if they went, does anyone have any knowledge of different planes? Like when they go, do they have to come back, or are they gone forever? I know some people can do like, I know that some warlocks can make people go to different planes, but they'll come back after a certain amount of time. Do we know if this is the same way?
You don't really know.
My knowledge is more for the celestial stuff. I have no idea.
I don't think I have any knowledge of that either. Unless some books I have. Let me look my books real quick.
All right. Ozzy, do you want to remain in the gas?
What I know, it could be that they could just be there and gone. It could be that they could just be coming back at any. There
No.
are various different kinds of planar travel, and
What if we
It's a
just
shot in
sit
the
here
dark.
and wait for them to come back and then kill them? We can't let them get away.
I would rather
They
lick our
probably-
wounds and retreat.
Yeah, they probably
Precious
would
experience
have
points.
regained all their health. I don't know.
I'm gonna go up to the second floor and just start looking around.
I want to loot this place, floor to ceiling.
All right.
Basically.
So Ozzy gets out of the poisonous gas after a little less than a minute. The gas just dissipates, and then you are free to loot and do whatever you want. What exactly did each of you want to do? First of all,
I'm gonna search the hag.
little status on everyone. So yeah.
Everybody's alive.
Everybody seems to be alive. And by the way, very well done, Iron. I had not seen that the channel divinity thing that you could do. I was expecting you to try and save them. I thought I would basically cancel you out by having you held up trying to heal them one after the other. And I would have suggested wink, wink, wink. If you heal Ozzy first, he also can heal others with lay on hands. So I thought
So-
you two would have been out of the equation for a couple of turns at least. And god damn you, Tehanu succeeded on that wisdom saving throw.
Okay, can we get to like figuring out what's in here?
Yep. Um,
Since I'm upstairs, my plan was to just run up all the stairs and
Yeah.
try to see whatever I can find on third floor, fourth floor, and just loot the damn place.
all right. So I am removing the fog of war entirely. You get to visit the whole thing. Give me a second as I read. So as you go on the upper floor, you do see the same thing that Yaila saw earlier through the window. The bed, a couple of crates in the corner. But as you approach, you hear a little whimpering sound as you see the crates. There are 3 crates there, and 2 of them are filled with children. Well, 1 child in each. There's a little boy and a little girl that are huddled in their crates. Lots of breadcrumbs dotting the floor.
We didn't burn down the place.
Yeah, you guys were talking about burning down the place. I'm like, oh my god. Let's hope they don't do that.
So the children in the crate are on the first floor?
Third
Top
floor.
So since I arrived there first, I'm just gonna free them to searching the damn place.
Okay. They seem to be
Question.
pretty shaken up, pretty afraid. They don't really understand what's going on. They don't know who you are.
I'll just tell them, go downstairs, you'll be safe, and we have a group of people waiting for you.
Okay.
Someone other than me probably greet them because seeing a dragonborn would probably scare them a little bit. So maybe someone who looks a little bit nicer than me.
Iron looks pretty
All right.
nice.
So as they emerge, all worried and very suspicious of all of you, they see Irina. Their faces lit up, and as she sees them as well, she rushes towards them and says, "Freak, Myrtle, what are you doing here?" And she just hugs them. You want to keep listening on what they're going to be
Yep.
saying? Okay.
What they're saying.
All right. I just hate having a dialogue with myself. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
Do you want somebody to role play Irina or something to
Oh,
help?
yeah, sure.
So you're
Who wants to roleplay Arena?
I can.
All right. Background on you. You know
Yeah, tell me
them.
what you
They
want.
are 2 kids from people in Barovia village that you know.
Okay.
People in the neighborhood.
So like probably wealthier people's kids, something like that.
No, just common
Okay.
folk. Yep, common folk. The boy is named Freak. He is 7 years old. And the girl is called Myrtle.
Okay.
And she's about 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, so little kids. Okay.
Yeah, little kids. So yeah, she
Okay.
asked, what are you doing
So
here?
I just know them, right?
Yeah, you know them. Like, you've seen them. You've played with them as they were, young and all that. It's very small
Okay.
village, Barovia. Everybody knows everybody.
Oh my gosh, Freak, Myrtle, what are you guys doing here? What are you okay?
We're okay. It's mostly Freak that seems to be talking to you. Myrtle just has her
She's
head
really
bowed.
small.
Yeah. He's holding her, trying to like basically give her some sort of comfort. Says, the
What
Granny
happened?
took us.
Granny with the pies. That Granny?
Yeah.
What?
Father just told me to go with her.
Your father told you to go with Granny. What else did he say?
I don't know. He said that I would be living with her now.
He didn't say why? Did you see anything happen?
No, I didn't see. He didn't say why.
Was
My
your dad
mother was crying, but
was your dad acting normal, or did he seem like he wasn't himself?
like always, it's always been a bit, you know,
Mm.
you know, you know how that is sometimes. And Irina nods. She knows that he's kind of a junkie. Uh,
A junkie.
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
he likes spies.
Okay. That kind
He's
of.
a pie
Okay.
fiend. Oh man.
And your mother, she didn't say anything or try to stop you from going with Granny, did
She
she?
she was crying, but father didn't let her. She hugged me and she cried, but then he forced us away from each other and then told me to follow Granny.
Did Granny say anything to you when you were coming back to this area?
No, just that she was hungry. And then
She was hungry.
her daughter started giving us food, which was, really good. Like we haven't eaten in a while, Dad being poor and all. But
Did you see anything happen in the windmill?
he kind of chokes up a little. Says, Granny and her daughters, they had weird faces, scary faces sometimes.
It's okay. We know.
They
Do
kept dancing and laughing. Their laugh, by the gods, their laugh. And he shivers and starts crying.
It's okay. It's okay. We're going to get you home to your mother.
No, I don't want to go back there.
I'm going to give them a concerned look.
Where
And
do you want to go?
Can we stay with you, Irina? I've always been good. You and your brother.
she's going to look around, sort of panicked at all of the other party members.
Arena's not safe. We can't. She can't stay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like looking around, like I'm being hunted. I can't take care of two kids.
Myrtle starts crying. Freak tries to console her, but then he just starts crying as well. And he says, don't take us back there. He's just gonna give us away again. You know he will."
What's Irina's alignment? Does she have an alignment?
She's good.
So if she looks
Lawful
like
good.
he needs to be punished type thing. I'm just wondering, like, if I should say something like,
She is
we're going to
lawful good,
justice
so she
here.
would need to follow the law. She is not
Okay.
she's not police or anything. She wouldn't be the one. She's
Okay.
not the vengeful type, I would say.
Okay. So it's maybe not justice, but she would want to do the right thing,
Yes.
like buy these kids and stuff. Okay. Not really sure what else to like hint at this point. What are we gonna do with these kids? Can't just leave them. We could bring them to Wallachia. I'm gonna kind of like ask the party. Like I don't really know what to say or do right now. I'm just trying to console the little kids.
Yeah. Trying to
So
console them.
Are we
It's
in an
kind of
orphanage?
working. Not
I was thinking
that
like
well.
maybe back to the church
Have we
with the.
seen an orphanage?
oh, there's the church. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, they dump kids off in an orphanage? That's terrible.
Better than.
Or give them to
Dead, yeah.
the gypsy people.
The Vistani?
The Vistani?
They're
I don't think they
Barovian.
would.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah,
Little
exactly.
note: they are not brother and sister, and through the discussion, you like Freak tells you that Myrtle's story is basically the same thing.
Oh, okay. So they're not brother and sister.
No.
But each of them were picked up together. Okay. Or at the same time. The same time. So
Yeah.
they're Barovian. So the Vistani definitely wouldn't take them. We could take them back to Barovia, but they said they didn't want to go back to Barovia with their mother.
They said they didn't want to go to their house.
Yeah.
I believe.
The
Irina's
Valaki.
brother.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, Irina's brother. We could bring them back to her brother.
That's still a long trip.
Any other ideas? While we're doing this, is everybody else investigating the house? Can they loot while we're having this conversation?
That's what I'm doing upstairs, in
I
theory.
want to loot the one we killed.
And I know that Yayla also wanted to loot and go upstairs when I spoke to her last week.
And
Yeah.
I want to check out this chess.
All right. While Irina is dealing with the kids, here's what's going to happen. You guys look at the windmill from top to bottom. You notice a few things. First, the windmill's system doesn't work, so it's been manually operated. You do find lots of dust. Well, what looks like dust on the second floor, and it looks like this huge stone that is used to as the mill, basically, is used to make flour from um, bones, actually.
Oh, Amnon!
Not from wheat or anything. So you do see little bits of chunks of uncrushed bones still on the mill, and there's lots of powdered bones all over the floor. With your combined medical checks, you realize that those are the bones of children, of human children,
No wonder the
that
taste
are
is so
used.
young.
I'm going to share with you as well a little drawing to show the entire thing. I didn't want to share it before because it showed all 4 levels. Also, if someone had noticed, like the very first time when you came through and didn't actually enter the windmill, and I shared the handout old windmill, the chapter name in the journal was Old Bone Grinder. And I noticed like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, oh fuck, maybe they all already read the Old Bone Grinder chapter 6, and they understand that this is where bones are being ground. But yeah, so I just changed it 2 weeks ago. I don't know if any of you noticed it.
No, I didn't see it.
All right, cool. So yeah, from what you have heard from the children, as well as from what you could find with your investigation, you got the impression that basically these witches would sell these narcotic kind of dream pastries to poor villagers, and they get hooked very easily, and until they are forced to give something, such as favors or whatever, in exchange for the pies. And the biggest favor is giving away their children as the payment for continuing to receive pies. And that's like Liam knows a little bit or let's say Ozzy, because he's the paladin. He knows a little bit about fiends and how night hags work, and he says that, yeah, night hags, they love to corrupt people. So the corruption that they seed is done through uh, that scheme of basically selling an addictive pie until people are forced to be corrupted to the point of selling their own children for that.
I mean, the pies were pretty delicious.
Ew.
That's
Yeah.
really
The pies were. It's not so much about the pies being delicious, but rather about the pies. Once you eat them, you get these incredibly vivid and happy and beautiful dreams, uh, which just lets the people of Barovia who live in dreadful monotone colors all the time, like dark skies and all that. It's their escape from this dreadful place.
So they must have piles of gold then, if they're not using the gold to go to the grocery store and buy flour,
That's
and they're
my
grinding it up with
yes.
free ingredients from everybody. So they should have a stockpile of gold somewhere.
They should.
also
And
imagine there's a lot of that potion, that narcotic-like potion around some. I mean, maybe it's their spell, or maybe it's their
it's
magic.
not a potion. It's the bones of children. That's what makes it like the way that they grind the
Oh,
bones
this is
while
the
infusing them with their magic.
Okay,
Yeah,
I gotcha.
that's what makes it.
Oh, okay, I thought
What it
they
is.
would be adding a potion to it or something.
Um, let's say you don't really know, but you have the impression that whatever their secret recipe is, you don't really want to know it anyway. All right.
I got a really fucked thought.
What?
Uh, the 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 reason the pies give such vivid dreams is because they're made of children, and children can see anything in a.
And children can see what?
Children have like very vivid imaginations, and they're just innocent and happy. So
You can
Ah,
see like
maybe,
anything in a happy light.
maybe. That's a very good point. It might very well be. Why the author of Curse of Strahd wrote it that way, or maybe it's coincidental, but yeah, you're free to speculate among yourselves.
are we going to divide the loot evenly, or do we all want to do our own looting?
I would prefer it since I'm kind of keeping the kids company right now.
Yeah, I would say we should tally it all
Just
up.
divide
and
everything
just
up.
Divide it
I'm
even.
fine with that.
All right.
I know that some other people have like sort of lesser, I don't say lesser, but less good alignments, and I don't know if they kind of want to like pocket some things for themselves, or if we're all okay with
I'll split it
splitting
up.
I'm good with splitting it up.
All right.
Team
Cool.
effort.
Currently, Tehanu and Yaila are upstairs. So please do a perception check, an investigation check. Sorry, both of you, as you're trying to find anything that might.
I guess we should do it with advantage because we're two doing it, right?
Either you each do it normal, or one of you does it with advantage. Okay. You find. So you're in the bedroom, basically. You notice that the bed does not seem to be slept in. Also, under the bed, you find 7 pieces of cheap jewelry that are stuffed in the moldy straw mattress. There is uh, a how do you call it? Like not staircase, a ladder.
Cellar?
Yeah, a ladder that goes up to the cellar, which gives
Attic.
you, yeah, attic. Thank you. Um, to a domed attic, and you look through the attic and you're not able to find anything in it. Just a few abandoned birds' nests. It seems old. There doesn't seem to be anything much in it. And that's about it from what you find there. In downstairs, you said something. I think, Iron, you wanted to check something.
Yes.
The chest. So they did all of that last week. So it's
Right.
the chest is filled with the toads, the croaking toads. Which the Ahanu almost joined them, but he didn't. But yeah, the chest is filled with toads. There's still the three vials of elixir in the cabinet behind you. The barrel.
Wait, so they were trying to convert me to a toad?
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
polymorph to make you into a toad. That was
Okay,
just.
but they left. So I would have been a toad for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
1 hour.
1 hour, or unless she gets hit and loses concentration on the spell.
Or you get hit.
Or if you get hit, yes. Or like basically with the polymorph is that if you die in that form, you revert to your original form.
Okay, okay. No, I just meant for like, man, I don't want to go face Count Strahd as a toad.
No. Like toads have no attacks or anything. But yeah, you were going to be put in the crate with the other 100 toads that are there.
Wait, so are all those toads people then? Should we kill them and free them? Is that what happened?
No, they're not. Like they wouldn't be concentrating on the polymorph spell constantly. But yeah, the the thing that I wanted by putting him in the crate was twofold. First, prevent someone who knows how polymorph works from trying to kill him to get him to revert back, and second, so that when either you finish the battle and you try to find him, you're unable to find him among all of these other toads until 1 hour passes and suddenly he reverts back, or the witch gets hit, loses concentration, he reverts back within the crate, takes some damage from the crate while splashing a few toads and gets covered in the slime. Basically, that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, he succeeded on a damn wisdom save. So yeah.
So given that we found like 7 jewels and nothing in the 4th floor or something, I guess me and Yella coming back down to meet the group, and I guess so. I'm just gonna say, well, we're 7 and there are 7. Wait, are we 7 people? Something like that. So there are 7 jewels. We're just gonna give them 1 to each, even though they're kind of crap. And I'm gonna tell the group. But I'm really frustrated that there's nothing else that we could find, and we probably didn't look in the right places. So if you want to help us and come in and see the upper floors and look, we could have another look.
Do we all need to do an investigation check? Or...
No.
Okay.
You basically both of you looked as carefully as you think you could. So you don't really know that maybe we missed something.
No, but my logic tells me that I was expecting a pile of gold from those hags, given that they were selling piles.
Okay. In that case, you can go ahead and do another investigation that will take another hour of your time trying to look for something else.
Yella knows me.
Maybe
she
I
knows
can
I have a
help.
keen eye. Can I go help?
Yeah, I mean, I was proposing that the whole group searches the place, since whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. None also.
Who's got the most? I think it's either me or Liam has the highest.
I have a 6.
Yeah. Okay, so you can do the investigating.
We could
Maybe
just all roll.
You could search the lower floors, maybe.
Okay.
Can we just say we spend an hour and find everything there is to find?
All right. So you spend an hour searching, all of you together. Irina excluded because she's taking care of the children, and Luda excluded because he's licking his wounds. And you do not find any gold anywhere. You're unable to find anything on any of the floors.
Including the attic.
Including the attic. The attic is really small. It has a few birds' nests that you completely opened up, and they're just old bird's nest completely empty. And you've wasted an hour of your time trying to look for gold that isn't there.
I just start destroying furniture. It's like, we burn the freaking place to the ground. Let's not make this mill work ever again.
There's no potions. There's no charms. There's nothing in these chests downstairs.
The cabinet there does have 3 vials of some sort of elixir. They are labeled. One says laughter, the other says mother's milk, and the third one says youth. But that's the only sort of potions or whatever that you can find here. What else is there? Let me see. So the peddler's cart is empty. Chicken coop, the wooden trunk with the toads, wooden cabinet. Yeah, that's it. You do.
What are the potions again? You said laughter,
Yeah.
life, and what?
No, it's laughter, mother's milk, and youth.
I want to be. Can I become like kind of obsessed with one of those potions?
Yeah, sure. You want to take one of them or all 3 and then get obsessed with one of them, or how do you guys want to make
Does
it?
anybody else want one of the potions?
I don't know what they are.
I don't know what they are either, so that's what. So my character can be like really obsessive about things, and like if I don't know what it is, she has like obsessions over things. But as soon as like her trait is basically like once I know what it does, I'll be like, no, I don't give a shit about this anymore. It's all about the like wanting to know more about the object.
Okay.
So I want to just be like extremely attracted to one of them. Do you want to give me one you want to tell me which one I should be or not? Or should I just pick one?
You can roll a d6, and 1, 2 is youth, 3, 4 is laughter, 5, 6 is mother's milk, if you want.
I mean, don't we need some sort of magic user to be able to identify these things?
Not really, no. Like, well, potions you don't really need to. You would just get a drop of it, taste it, and know what they are. These seem to be
They're
some,
not potions, they're
yeah.
reagents.
Yeah, they're elixirs. They're much smaller than potions, different somehow.
So, I mean, if
So that was
nobody's
you?
taking them, I'm gonna default to taking them, and maybe I can find someone who can tell me the hell they do.
Okay.
So I'll
The
take them.
youth one goes to Nara because she snatches it and she's like completely obsessed with it. What else? So the cart itself is empty, and you find. Let me do a little something here. You find 40 copper pieces in the cart itself.
There's got to be something else we can do to find stuff in here.
That's about it. There is still a cadaver outside that you can also look at.
I'm gonna go outside and check the
I
cadaver.
think Amnon.
Yeah, I was gonna search that one.
He was good.
Okay, so you look at the ugly night hag. You do a investigation check. Who was it?
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
This was me.
Okay.
Please find something.
So you find 2 rather peculiar items. The first one is a small bag. The bag seems to be made of stitched flesh.
Nice.
It's black. It seems rather ugly. But yeah. And
What's
the
in it?
you open it and it's empty.
Oh,
Jeffrey Dahmer purse.
All right. And the
me see
second
that.
one is a black gem that has a lustrous sheen to it.
Can I see that bag?
My eyes are gonna get really big at the side of the gem.
I'm just gonna pocket it before anyone sees it.
I
What?
see it. Wait,
Uh,
do I have to do a perception check, or what do I do?
No, sleight of hand, Durek, contested by your perception check. Yes.
Shouldn't Yayla also do some sort of like counter sleight of hand and try to grab it at the same time?
Well, no.
That's like the shiny thing.
Oh,
Damn it!
he was the one investigating the corpse.
God
He
dang
found all the hidden pockets. He saw the thing and pocketed it before even he took his hand out of the pocket, and his hand came out empty. Nobody saw that something was slipped in his robe or whatever he's wearing. I like the
I'm
laugh.
not
There's
even-
no
I'm not
way
even-
he's hiding the bag, though.
No, the bag. He didn't say he wanted to hide it.
Can I see the bag?
Yeah, you guys want to look at this cool looking bag?
Yeah. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna reach my hand inside and think about gold.
Okay.
What?
So you,
Ooh.
it's a relatively small. Let me see. Okay. So it's a bag that you open. You put your hand in. It's empty, and you can see the bottom of it. There is nothing that comes out, even though you're thinking about gold.
I'm gonna look really strangely at Liam.
Why? He just tried to see if there's anything
Put
inside
his
the bag.
hand in a flesh bag.
Yeah, he did.
That's why.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
I
did.
don't know
That's
that
true.
he's thinking about gold.
Yeah,
I
you
just
don't
see
know
him
he's thinking about
snatch
gold,
the
but
bag
yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff his hand into it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Amnon
But that
clearly
really
said it was
needs
empty.
context.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to the bag if no one really wants to. It's
I
kinda
kind of
cool,
do
I
want to
guess.
hold on to it. I'll
Alright.
I'll give it a look over later.
Okay, and that's the only thing that we find on her. No money or anything like that.
No money.
Then we burn the freaking windmill.
Dude, there's gotta be gold here or something, you guys.
Maybe it's like
Three
the banana stand. There's
super
money in the.
high-powered beings, and there's nothing of value in this entire place. There's gotta be some sort of illusion or
jewelry's-
something.
Let's go fetch the Vistani and have them search with us.
How much was it worth? Iron?
The jewelry was 25 gold each.
25. Okay, and there's 7 of them.
Yeah, we each
So
get
there's
one.
one for each of us. That's
Yeah,
25
it's
gold. We
cheap,
can sell
cheap jewelry.
So we each got that. I can mark that gem.
So is there no?
Yeah.
We have to
stockpile
sell
of
it, don't
hides?
we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have
Or-
to sell it first, but you can all write cheap jewelry in your
our
character
bags.
sheet. Yeah.
Is there no stockpile of pies?
There is a batch of pies that is currently burnt to a crisp in the oven.
God damn it!
Well, they're a little burnt. They're not entirely burnt.
Oh, you can save them. I'm gonna grab them. Give one to Amnon.
You can
and then-
save them, and Amnon, I'm gonna want you to do a Constitution check to see if you want to go grab one of those or not.
Okay. A saving throw? Is that what you said?
Constitution saving throw. You can skip the saving throw if you're just. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna go for it, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna go for it. All right.
Maybe. What? Maybe the deed? Maybe this place is enchanted, so whoever has the deed can access the secrets of the windmill. I don't know.
We have the deed.
That's what I mean. Like, does the person who has the deed, can they go in the windmill and then
I'll pull up the
suddenly
deed and wave it around and be like,
all of the
magic,
things become
magic
alive?
windmill house, reveal your
Obviously, things are being hidden here by magic, right? Maybe not
Amnon,
obviously, but
you
maybe
catch
it's-
fire. No, just kidding. You wave the deed. It does not seem to have any effect on anything that you can see.
Well, I've tried everything.
God damn it!
Wave
I'm
the
out
deed
of
around.
ideas.
I've tried everything.
I'm out of ideas, you guys.
Maybe there just is nothing here.
Gotta be something here. There was
The
three.
What do they do
simplest
with all the
answer is
money? They
usually
gotta
the
be
one
making
that's
money.
correct.
I think we got the loots we were
Where's
gonna
all
get.
the gold from the pie then?
I know that thing's
Maybe
cost
they
an arm
bought
and a
cheap
leg. I want to get
jewelry.
at least my money
Exactly.
back.
We know they're really expensive. So
Yeah, I know I gave her like money for a pie. I gave her a gold, didn't I? How much are the pies? Are
like
they?
5 gold, I think they were.
There were one.
Yeah, it
Each.
was 1 gold each. Um,
Maybe every people paid different ways besides gold.
Different
Well, where's my
prices.
money? I gave him like 1 gold or 2 gold. How many pies did I buy? 1 or 2? I forget.
Well,
It
I
was a
bought
long
one.
time
I
ago.
bought the first one and gave it to you. I never ate it.
yeah,
Oh
your
yeah.
So that's
addiction
what.
is caused by Ozzy, by the way.
You're an enabler. This is all your fault.
Hmm.
I got no other ideas, you guys. I'm sorry.
Alright. So Amnon, you snuck one pie that you grabbed. You're not eating it. I'm not gonna force you, even though you're a junkie. I'm not gonna force you to eat the pie. So I'll leave that as a decision for you. Uh,
Okay, I'll hold on to it.
yeah.
I probably won't eat it. I'll
And
probably
you've already succeeded today's Constitution check, but as long as you don't want to eat it, you're gonna have to do Constitution checks for a few days.
Okay.
And if you fail, you'll eat the pie. All right.
Wait,
What
can't we just not let him have any with him?
Take it away from him.
you could, but I don't think that he took it in
Guys,
front
I
of
can
you.
quit anytime I want, okay?
Yeah.
I just don't want to.
All right.
Then I'm gonna grab all the pies, and then you can try to steal from me. And you're gonna sleight of hand, and we're gonna sleight of hand duel, and we'll see if your constitution overthrows my sleight of hand and everything.
All
Take the
right.
pies, burn the freaking windmill to the ground, and leave.
Now that the children
Man,
are
it's my
out,
windmill.
the
I
DM
have a
is
windmill.
not screaming in his mind, "Why do they want to burn the windmill now?"
Yeah, but it's my windmill.
Unless you want to come back with, let's say, the Vistani to investigate the place
We
or
could
something. but
clean
he
this
would be
place
scared.
up. We could sell it for a good profit. We got to get the
We
windmill
do
running
have the
again.
deed. We could sell it and say we've cleared out all the night hags.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's good. And like I could turn it into a condo or something. You say, hey, yeah, 8 foot high ceiling, strong structure. Nice price. Maybe the price of a couple of pies.
All right.
So I think we should try to sell the windmill. We have the deed.
All right. We're about to finish today. So anything you wanna say, do, decide before we close up?
I was just asking if there's anybody that has like a small spell they could use on Luda, because he only has.
Well, so the challenge I have is that other people are also low health, like Nisa or Yela is only at 6 health, and I only have a couple of spell slots left, so I'm trying to determine what our next plan is, and like if we're going to go to the inn, so if we think we're going to get somewhere close to have a rest.
You don't really want to go
I
back to
have
the
one
inn in the
spell slot
village.
left.
You don't really want to
I have
walk all the
none.
way back to Valaki in the state you're all in. You're kind of like battered up.
Doesn't Spare the Dying restore hit points to half?
No.
Just over. No?
No,
Spirit
so
of
what I would
Dying,
have,
you remain at 0 hit points. You're just
Okay.
stabilized. You stop
I'll do
doing
this.
death saving throws basically.
All right, so since we're going to end and it's going to take me 10 minutes, I will do Prayer of the Healing.
Okay.
That-
Note that you can also decide to take a short rest on your way wherever you want to go next.
Are we closer to Volaki or Barovia? Or
Closer to Valaki.
okay.
Yeah, we're closer to Valaki at this point. If you want, I can move you back to the larger map.
Is that what we want to do
I
with these
consider
kids?
that you are done with the old bone grinder.
Yeah.
So I will be moving you there. You still need to decide on what to do. We can all decide that next week. In terms of the kids, in terms of Irina, in terms of where to go next, and all of that. I would appreciate a little heads up on what you might want to do next, so I can prepare for it. But other than that,
Do you guys want to go to
sounds good.
Barovia and bring the kids there, or do you want to go to Volaki and bring the kids there?
Why don't we take the kids to the church that she wants to go to? I'm sure they'll have like a place for orphans or something.
In the
like
next town over, Kretsk or whatever it's called. That one.
Well, we could
Wherever
take
that
it.
church is, she wants to go to.
Yeah, that's in the next town we haven't been to yet, right?
Yeah, I
No,
mean
you
they feel
haven't.
safe with her.
Sure,
But whatever you guys want.
that's fine with me.
I mean, we're gonna have to stop for a rest probably in Valkyr anyways, right? On our way because we need to rest up.
Yeah, you can take the short rest while walking. Um,
And I bet it doesn't give spell slots back.
no, it doesn't. But you can. People can heal during the short rest.
Okay.
So that's something
Why
you
don't
can
we
do.
do a short rest before we go anywhere, and then head back
Is
towards
the wagon that
Valaki?
she has usable?
She doesn't have a wagon. She has a pie cart.
Could we put the kids in that and go faster?
You could.
Go fast.
I kind of
Ride 'em
have
down the
something
hill.
that requires me to not move too much, so if I could ride on that, that'd be cool too.
Okay. All right. Um.
And how does
For an
the
hour.
short?
We
What?
can rest. We're not going anywhere yet. We're just trying to get an idea of what we want to do, so Eunice can prepare it. So it's not just completely random.
Yeah, like
Basically, I want to
yeah.
cast Identify on the.
So we'll take a short
I
rest
know what
before
that
we
gem
leave.
is.
But where do you want to go after we leave?
I just
Valaki
have
to
to
do
go
a
into
long rest.
Valaki and or to see the Vistani.
All right.
Somewhere we can do a long rest, yeah, for sure. Well, we're pretty close the other way to the Sarah pool, which is where the Vistani are. But could we ask Irina what the fastest way to get to that next town is? Is it to go to
Kresk?
Valaki and past Valaki? Is that the
Yeah,
best?
it is past that.
Okay.
So if you're to go, let's see here, all the way, you need to do all of that.
We don't do that.
And windmill, I couldn't. Oh wait,
You're
we have a
about
dead
10
bag.
miles away from Terpool, and
Go back to
maybe
Valaki's Cliff.
12 miles to Barovia,
Mhm.
and I believe it was about 6 miles to Valaki.
For sure, I think we should go to Valaki.
Is the time of day gonna come into a factor with a short rest?
I believe you did 8 hours from about 7 to, so it's about 3 p.m. more or less. You had the fight and all that, looking through the thing. You spent another hour, everyone looking to find gold that wasn't there. So it's almost, I'd say almost 5.
So I was
So
proposing to the team that I would just cast Prayer of Healing so that we could travel to town and not be out here at night.
At 5 p.m. What
yeah,
time do they
because
close?
if you take a short rest now, then I would say you'd be pretty close at sundown before you reach
it would take us
Valaki.
2 hours to get there.
Yes.
So I would be totally cool with doing that to save us getting back to town before nightfall. So we don't have to like chance any encounters with more vampires. I don't know. Just the nighttime makes me nervous being out of town.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to take we did a short rest to get HP back? Or no,
No,
we're
I'm
doing
gonna
prayer
prayer
of
heal.
healing.
I'm gonna
Okay.
prayer heal you,
And then we're
we
gonna
can
hustle
push-
back to town.
Yeah, and we
to
can
get
push
to the
Liam.
inn. Okay, and we'll push Liam in the cart.
Yep.
Okay.
So he can have his hour to detect magic while we're hustling it back.
Okay.
Oh, I can detect magic too, I think.
That's not actually what I'm doing. It's a little different.
He's investigating it, basing or something like that.
Identify.
Yes.
All right.
So do I have to, or never mind. I'll ask later.
I'll make a note of it, and then we can start with the prayer of healing next week.
Yeah.
Just as we start. Okay.
And then our plan is going to be to spend the night at the inn and then move on to Kretsk, right?
That's for you to decide.
Okay.
Looks like it. I don't see any
Cool.
I have
complaints.
no issues.
I mean,
All
we
right.
don't want to leave these kids in Valaki. That town sucks.
But we have a week to think about it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they have activities for children, and they provide pikes.
So true.
That's so dark.
So true. All right. Well, thanks all for playing. I hope you had fun. Almost dying. Well, you didn't almost die, but it was.
There were a few people that got pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't close to a TPK, but it was a challenging battle, definitely. But it was fun. And oh my god, that all the damage in just one opportunity attack from 3 different people, that was brutal.
Paladin's mites, yo, on crits.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The crit plus the smite plus like everyone doing all of that damage. That was I think almost 80 damage. It was pretty cool. I had fun, and see you next week. Hopefully for another fun episode. I need to find a name for this group or this session or whatever, so I can say previously on and say the name of whatever this is. All right. Well, thanks for playing. See you next
Yeah.
week.
That was fun, guys.
So yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Boo. Hey, still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking over stuff.
Yeah. I gotta figure out what I want to do for whenever we get to do our level 3 stuff. So.
Oh fuck! I totally forgot to say something to everybody. I'll just message everyone.
So are you gonna tell us for sure we're gonna hit level 3 when we get to the end?
Level 5, you mean? Yeah.
5. Yes,
Yeah.
5. Okay. So yeah.
Alright. Give me a second. Alright, and for those watching on my stream, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun as well, and see you all next week.